All right, now it's that time. It's Money Monday.
Yeah, and the president and CEO of Great Lakes Credit Union, David Seeger, joins us live this morning with all the details.
Yeah.
Morning, Brittany. Morning, Annette.
Good morning. So now today we're talking funeral costs, which I
yes,
don't
we
think
are.
a lot of people think about that unless if they're forced to.
They don't want to think about it.
Right.
That's the issue. First, about the markets, though, they're going to open just a tad lower. Right now, overnight, the Nikkei market, which is a Japan market, took a big hit. They're concerned about slowing down the global economy. Consequently, it's been translated over here to the United States. So at the 9:30 open, it looks like it may be down just a little bit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, but still not too bad overall. Yeah, the average cost of a funeral, $8,313.
That's a lot
And
of
that doesn't
money.
include what you have to do at the cemetery either. That's just for the funeral home costs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So that's just a little bit.
Exactly. And compare that to our normal birth is $10,500, so it costs you to come in about the same much as to go out.
Oh, there you
If
go.
we look at it that way.
There you go.
I know, and some things that I found doing the research was the fact that in like state of Oregon, for example, they haven't had to budget more for indigent funerals because a lot of people aren't able to pick up their loved one once they passed away, so they leave it to the state to take care of. So there's more and more of that going on, largely due to the really bad economy that we have.
Yeah, they can't afford it, and maybe
Exactly.
they're not happy to do that.
No,
but
they're
they
not
just
at all.
feel
But
forced to.
nonetheless, that is the main reason for that. So that's a national trend and a problem.
Ooh,
now,
oof.
Very sad.
it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I don't like that trend.
It is. No, there's a couple of choices though. You could have a burial type funeral. That's the $8,313 you were talking about, or you can compare that to a cremation type of funeral.
Now that's a lot cheaper, I'm
It
assuming.
is $3,725 as compared to $8,313.
Oh, wow.
So it does make a big difference. That's a 57% lower cost than the traditional burial type of funeral.
Right.
And more people going to the cremation. It's increased over the last few
Really,
years.
that's becoming more of a trend.
I
Yeah.
can imagine that. Now, this is something that people don't always want to plan for, and it's certainly something you don't want to leave your loved ones with when you do end up passing
Right.
away. So how do you plan for something like that?
Well, there's things that you can do about planning. There's things, you can go to a website, and it's called efuneral.com.
eFuneral,
Right,
okay.
and funeralwise.com. And you can do plans on there as well. You know how you go onto a website to order a card, all the options you want?
Right.
You can go on there and do the same thing on this type of site. You have different type of options. I know it sounds morbid.
I
A
know.
little morbid, but
does.
But you can do it.
it
has
really
to
helps
happen.
the family out,
It
though,
does.
I'm sure.
It does.
Yeah, and you probably want to do this way beforehand. And I'm sure those people that maybe are, older people, I guess we could call them, that are retired, that maybe feel that they're, maybe they can help in a way to maybe plan and save. I know some people do that.
Yes, there is. You can prepay a funeral, and also you can set money aside in a POD account, which is a payable on death account. We'll talk about it more in the second segment.
great.
But fundamentally, there's some things you can do, and we'll give more explanation in a little bit.
Okay, well, great. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you being here. I'm excited to hear how we can help the situation, make it cheaper.